Bishop Burns, Dr. Alonso, Ursuline Sisters, Ms. Kane, Dr. Shirley, Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, distinguished guests, parents, families, and friends. Welcome to the commencement of the class of 2017. I must admit I feel somewhat funny standing up here, expected to impart some sort of wisdom upon you all, considering I'm younger than most of the audience today, and still look as though I should be graduating from middle school, but I digress. To be honest, I've had a bit of trouble figuring out just where to start with this speech. To sentimentally reflect on my Ursuline experience with the past 4 years in hindsight, to send us forth into the daunting jungle that is college with some uplifting words of inspiration, or to make you all hunch over in laughter with my impeccable comedic timing. So when I asked others for some direction, they advised me to consider the things that I love and the things that inspire me. So naturally, I figured I'd start with Robert F. Kennedy. Yes, Bobby Kennedy, brother of President John F. Kennedy. If you've ever sat next to me in a social studies class, or just happened to hear me crushing my RFK impression with a flawless Boston accent in Hager, you'll know he's my idol. A reformed defender of African Americans, Mexican Americans, and the poor, Bobby was an advocate for the neglected. He envisioned a world of unity during a time of division, and he was a dreamer. And when I think back on the character and charisma of the class of 2017 over the past 4 years, one of his quotes comes to mind. Don't worry, I'll spare you the Boston accent. Some people see things the way they are and say why, but I dream things that never were and ask, why not? To me, why not sums up the very essence of our class. When others asked, why would anyone ever choose bananas as a sophomore intramural theme, we asked, why not? When others asked, why would anyone proceed to choose sauces as a cover theme the very year after they killed the bananas, we asked, why not? When others asked, why would anyone ever dance to Juju on that beat in Hager about 30 times throughout senior year, we asked, why not? Okay, maybe that was just me, but no, it's truly an honor to Running Man on that beat with you all. If not for why not, we wouldn't have the first all-girls high school rugby team in Dallas. We wouldn't have nonprofit organization efforts all across the globe. We wouldn't have FERPA costumes at the harvest dance, or Janelle and Lauren's redemption trust ball at senior retreat. We're even rooted in this visionary spirit. After all, we wouldn't be graduating here today if the Ursuline Sisters hadn't said, why not, when they sought to carry on the mission of St. Angela here in Dallas. We are the class of 2017. We do the things we love for no other reason than because we love them, no matter how ridiculous or illogical they may seem. What I ask of you then is to carry on the spirit of why not beyond Walnut Hill and with you to all your endeavors. For impassioned, successful individuals like yourselves, it isn't always easy to break free from the more traditional, surefire paths of life. Like Anne mentioned, even I initially doubted whether we could pull off painting an entire mural and writing an entire skit centered around a yellow fruit. But despite what others might define as a worthwhile aim or noble cause, I challenge our class to never stop dreaming what could be, trailblazing with conviction, questioning why not. As RFK pointed out, it is through no virtues or accomplishments of our own that we were blessed enough to be born under possibly some of the most comfortable conditions, with sisters who so unhesitatingly paused in their own struggles to guide you through yours, and with teachers who so willingly stay after school until 5 p.m. to discuss various moral complexities beyond any lesson plans. We are and were fortunate enough to receive an education that taught us not just to memorize, but to learn, not just to settle, but to understand, not just to volunteer, but to serve, and not just to care, but to love. It is because of this fortune that we are obligated to go beyond just following our dreams and put our dreams to good use, to realize our boundless imagination and care for humanity as one and the same, each serving the other. There is no basic inconsistency, RFK once said, between ideals and realistic possibilities. No separation between the deepest desires of heart and of mind, and the rational application of human effort to human problems. In more class of 2017 terms, embracing the weirdness in themes like seniors did not inherently contradict our goals of winning spirit during intramurals. Our idealism did not contradict our realism. In fact, it was the very weirdness of our class that enhanced our endeavors. So let's aim to carry on this purposeful originality wherever we go and in whatever we pursue, even when others don't. Let us realize that being sympathetic towards opponents does not inherently weaken our ability to champion our own beliefs with confidence. Why not be understanding activists? That serving the lowly in the spirit of serviam does not inherently compromise our ambitions as leaders. Why not be compassionate trailblazers? For it is by redefining convention that we become the catalysts of change towards empowered character and improved society. At junior and senior retreat, Hannah Nagulavan and I meant Tall and Venti, performed comedic slam poetry, so I only thought it fitting to end and say goodbye to Ursuline with a final poem, because why not? I give you 2017. B-A-N-A-N-A-S is what we once said, at a time when grad seemed too far ahead. But here we are today with white dresses, red roses, prepared to dream our way around the challenges society imposes, defeat whoever the foe is, and injustice right under our noses. Just 4 years ago, we were all wearing green. Now a little older, a little taller, a little smarter, we're sisters, tighter together than a can of sardines. So this ain't the end, nah. This is just the starter. Congrats to 2017. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you and congrats to the class of 2017.